October 2016, I was diagnosed with colon cancer, and I've been on the same job for 26 years, and I wasn't able to work no more after they did the operation and everything, so I didn't have insurance or nothing.
And about 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with COPD. It got really bad. I've been going to urgent care in different places.
In 2016, I was diagnosed with a congenital heart defect that was causing my heart to go into congestive heart failure. We recently relocated here to Southern Pines, and I did not have insurance or have any means to get insurance, and I desperately needed medical care.
And people that are hopeless, feeling hopeless because they don't know where to go. So they come to us. We work to give them hope to take control of their lives again.
That despite the fact that we may live in a very well-to-do area amongst folks who have significant amounts of money and wherewithal, there are a great many people in Moore County who we never see, who need help.
Even moderate, medium, and mid-high income people have trouble really accessing high-quality private care.
The clinic is serving a population that wouldn't otherwise get health care. So it's to establish primary care services for patients that wouldn't otherwise have it.
If they're uninsured that live in Moore County, all of these people, some of them are working. They're the working poor. They cannot afford medical care elsewhere, or they can't afford to see a dietitian.
Because a lot of those patients, or the underserved patients, they don't have as many resources as everyone else. So you have to be creative with what medicine you can give them, what kind of treatments could you give them.
Their medications are so expensive and they're difficult to afford, especially if you're on a limited income. So if they've got high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, asthma, heart disease, and they're struggling to even be able to see a doctor, they're probably not going to be able to afford to get those medicines to help make their quality of life better and feel better.
Quite frankly, just keeping people healthy. You know, there's a feeling that the best asset that a community can have is its people.
I believe that it's an invaluable part of the community.
They helped me. I'm back at work now. I didn't work for about 3 years.
I don't know where I would be today without them.
If we did not have the clinic here, then these individuals would have to go elsewhere, and their main primary care place would be the emergency room. And if they go to the emergency room, they sit there for long periods of time, then they see the doc, and who pays for that? The taxpayers.
And so we are that place where they're not Medicaid, they don't have insurance, they need a doctor, and so that's where we fit in.
Currently, we are almost at capacity. We are seeing as much as 18 to 25 patients a day with one provider, and if there's two providers here, we'll see upwards of 40 to 50 patients a day. So we're nearing capacity. So one of the opportunities that we have is to appeal to the community for some additional funds so we can hire some additional staffing to be able to see more patients. Quite frankly, there are roughly 14,000 uninsured people in the county. We have seen, since we've been open, a little over 5,000 of those. So there's folks out there that still need help that we haven't reached, but we're at capacity. So my appeal to the community is help us through this next stage where we can grow the clinic. We've got some space here that we can grow into and add some additional exam rooms, as well as extend some administrative offices, but also to be able to see more patients. And so we'd like the opportunity to have the community participate in that endeavor.